In every age, in every city, there's someone rising, not because they create, but because they consume, they lie, they steal, they hurt, and yet they succeed. We watch it happen, we feel it happen. And still, the same question burns. Why do evil people win? Some say it's greed, others say it's luck. But history teaches a colder truth. They understood the rules of the game better than we did. There was once a man who embodied this truth completely. A man whispered about in shadows, recorded only in fragments. They called him the Architect. But he didn't build cities. He built systems, invisible ones, the kind that twist around hearts, that shape nations without lifting a sword. While others chased wealth, he chased silence. While others begged for fairness, he studied leverage. He didn't force people to obey him. He made them need him. The Architect believed the world wasn't broken. He believed it was designed to reward those willing to play without mercy. Not the honest, not the kind, but the ones willing to bend every rule and still smile for the crowd. And so he rose, quietly, elegantly, without resistance. You see, evil doesn't march in armies anymore. It signs contracts. It runs companies. It smiles on magazine covers. And while good people argued among themselves, the Architect built empires. You never vote for evil. You buy it. You follow it. You share it. One click, one careless choice at a time. The world rewarded him, not because he was noble, but because he was effective. Money, fame, power, not truth, not kindness, not soul. He was crowned visionary, genius, leader, but no one ever dared to ask, at what cost? He learned that fear moves faster than hope, that outrage drowns out reason, that most people, when scared enough, will follow anyone who offers certainty, even if that certainty is built on lies. The Architect didn't kill the truth. He didn't have to. He simply buried it in noise, in distraction, in endless glittering illusions. And while we clapped, while we watched, while we stayed busy, he kept building. But time does not forget. Even golden empires rust from within. The cracks came slowly at first, whispers, doubts, fleeting moments where the mask slipped. He tried to patch the holes, tried to buy more loyalty, tried to silence the echoes, but regret is a clock that ticks no matter how loud the music plays. In the end, there was no grand trial, no heroic downfall, only silence, a vast, aching silence. Because evil isn't always punished. Sometimes it simply withers, forgotten, like dust swept into corners no one cleans anymore. His victories, forgotten, his name, erased, because power without meaning leaves no footprints in the sands of time. And the fire he used to build his throne, it was the same fire that eventually devoured it. They say in his last days, the Architect lived alone in a palace of mirrors, searching, hoping to find a version of himself that still had a soul. He never did. The mirrors only showed decay, not of his face, but of something deeper, something even he could no longer repair. The clocks kept ticking, but not for him. Because evil can win, but it cannot endure. It leaves no legacy, only warnings, and when its thrones collapse, no one mourns. The world simply forgets the name it once applauded. So why do evil people succeed? Because they move faster than good. They speak louder. They promise easier things. And because good people stay silent. But you're still here, still listening, still thinking. Maybe the world isn't shaped by the loudest voice. Maybe it's shaped by the quiet choices no one sees. Yet, let this echo in every time that follows. Evil doesn't win because it's powerful. It wins because we let it. But the moment we stop letting it, it ends. Build something better. be louder in the silence.